Hey guys, and welcome back to some Freeman Guerrilla Warfare. There has been an update, and yeah, we're all officially, it looks like, on version 0.93, or sorry, 943, which was in the beta test branch, but it looks like they released it because there are some changes that are pretty notable. So I've been playing a little bit off screen yesterday and then this morning. Um, but all of our guys now can go back to level 15, which is a nice change. Definitely felt the difference between a 10 and a 15, so that's kind of nice. So if we were looking at the Spetsnaz, their assault rifle proficiency is still pretty bad at 21, but if you give them a rifle, obviously they're at a 100. So, and they've tweaked some of the armor values. So if we look at, oh, also if we're in that screen, you can see they added the add new squad and all that kind of stuff. That is now over here, so and delete. So it's a lot cleaner. I like that look a lot better. Still trying to work on getting my troops back up after that last battle. And we're going to take Lipno right now because there's only 55 units there. But there's a couple other changes too. So if I go to Oleg over here, which is a general or a companion, looks like you can see he's level 11, and there's some nice other additions too. So instead of it saying in the what was it? It said AI in big letters across the flag. Now it's just got a little picture of a guy with a tie on. So that's Mayor. So that's how you can tell. Now, I own these two cities too. That bug still exists. We probably need to start a new save at some point. So, but we're so close to the end. I feel like I can finish this up and then we can start a new series because the trade routes don't seem to be in this one since I have such an old save. But I'm thankful that we can still finish the series and still check it out. So it didn't break the save. It's still very playable. But you can see I have level 1 next to some of these. I don't know what that means yet, so we'll kind of mess around with that and find out. But all these are level 1, so I'd like to go back into town eventually here and see if there's any new buildings to build or anything like that. So we're going to take Lipno, though, and hopefully I've spent a ton of money, about 400,000. Just I had, I think, 1.1 million and spent about 400,000 on leveling all my troops back up to 15. So we'll see if we can take this town. I think level 15 troops should have a little bit easier of a time. So last time we did have a tougher time, but I think this time we'll be able to do it. And we're not going against 450 troops. We're only going against 55, and it's nighttime. So that should make a big difference too. So if I go to my inventory screen, oh, I did hit level 40 off screen too. So I just maxed out marksmanship because it gives you reduces recoil, increases critical hit chance, which is kind of nice. I'm working on constitution so I can have a bigger inventory and more um, more slots. Yeah, more slots to carry and more health. So that's another thing I've been working on. Probably going to go a little bit more in leadership and a little bit more in intelligence at some point. I don't know. We might be level 50 by the time we complete all this. So it's starting to go pretty slow as I just leveled up and I need 40, I don't know, about 46,000 XP to hit the next level. So it's starting to get to where it takes a long time, just like Mountain Blade, which is fine because level 40 is pretty dang high. So, but you can see they've increased the armor value of the Spetsnaz helmet to 65. The armor to black, the one that everyone rolls around with because it's actually super awesome looking and it's got the highest armor value. That went up to 75 with 10 night camouflage. So we're rocking 43 night camouflage, and that's pretty dang good. So we'll try this out, the siege at night, and it should be pretty fun. So I got some prisoners here. I think this is still bugged. Maybe I can persuade some of these guys to join. Let me see. Like the shock troop. Oh yeah, so the attempts are working now. They just don't show. But before I had that bug where I could not get any of these guys. So I'm gonna try to get some of these federal machine gunners because they're pretty awesome. These FCA shock troops are also awesome. So these guys are down to 0 morale. So I'm gonna execute a couple desert bandits to get these guys up a little bit because the desert bandits are kind of okay. I kind of like the Cossack rebel fighters, I think, a little bit better, or at least they were better before. So I'm going to execute a couple of those guys just so we can get. I'm going to execute these pirates too, just so we can get all these other guys. We're going to persuade to join. Perfect, because we're going to need some of these guys. I'm going to grab a couple Cossack rebel fighters as well. Now they're going to be injured, so they won't be able to. Actually, I'm just going to grab all of them because we're going to need them for. They'll level up, they'll heal after this battle, and then we can use them for our garrison. So I think that's a good way to pad our garrison. Since I don't have enough companions to run all the cities, I'm going to have to run a majority of them by myself. So yeah, I'd like to get a couple more companions. I've attacked a couple companions and won, like enemy generals, and I can't seem to get them in my prisoner, even though I'll have like blank, empty spaces. I can't get them. They don't pop up on the list to take. So I'd like to figure that out. Maybe it's just I'm getting unlucky. But we're going to save it right here, and we're going to go into Lipno with a night battle and siege. We're going to put these guys on their toes. So one thing I did want to talk about, guys, is with the Witcher series, the Netflix series coming out, and also Cyberpunk 2077, I really want to at least play The Witcher 3. I was going to just do it off screen. I had no intention to, I guess, like stream it / do a YouTube series on it. But if you guys are interested, I will do that. It would be very little commentary because that one's all voice acted. So it would be me kind of playing, letting you guys see the story. I wouldn't be doing much talking, and then in between cutscenes and dialogue, then I would talk. But it is pretty story heavy, and it's all voice acted. So it would just be for those of you that haven't maybe played the game and you want to get a little story before the Netflix series comes out, or you kind of want to see what it's about before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. Or if you guys want to see maybe someone play it a little bit different, because there are a bunch of endings from my understanding. So if you've already played the game or already seen a playthrough, but you want to see if mine turns out different, it would be for you as well. So those are kind of the people I'm aiming for on the series, just to catch up on the story or check it out, that don't have time maybe to play the whole game. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I have added a community post, so you can definitely vote and give me a heads up. But it's something I'm toying with the idea. But originally I was just going to, we're going to go to this hill over here. Originally I was just going to play it off screen. So, but if I'm playing it, it's not too bad to make a YouTube series on it too for me. So, and it wouldn't be very often. It wouldn't interfere with all the other games, guys. So it would just probably be once or twice a week, and I'd probably do like hour-long episodes. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. So extra long episodes, and I don't know how I want to get all these guys over here. I think I'm gonna bring a couple of these guys over here too. We're gonna go on both sides. Be a little too congested over there. Bring our snipers over here. So we got our sniper teams split up a little bit. Okay, that'll work for now. We're going to play this one very carefully. I don't want to lose troops again, because that is kind of a pain. So a lot of micromanaging and leveling up and all that. So I'd like to keep my troops alive and just play smart. But that last battle probably wasn't super smart of me. I didn't realize I was going to go against like 450 enemies. But we did pretty good damage and knocked a lot of them out, and it really changed the impact of the war. I probably should have done an episode last night, but I was so tired and I just didn't have it in me after a long week at work. So I just did Selig because that was that's a very chill game. Very peaceful, just kind of have fun, chill, relax. This one's a little bit more intense, but here's the episode today. So I want to finish this up probably within the next week. So maybe by the end of next week. So we'll probably do an episode every day and play a little bit off screen, and I'll show you guys the faction ending wars, obviously, and we'll see if we can take over and see what happens at the end. All right, this is a really good spot here to see the whole. I don't see any enemies. Oh, they're over here. There we go. Got 596 experience. It looks like we get more experience too than before. Oh, dang. So they still can, they have Fedorov snipers. So those guys are pretty deadly. And you want to be ultra careful with them. All right, so our teams are moving up a little bit. Let's move these guys. Let's see if we can get our snipers in range. We'll move these guys a little bit forward here. Now I've got tons of sniper ammunition, the 7.62, so we should be good for this battle. Yeah, I love the sniper. It's just very satisfying. Very good gun. Now my setup, I definitely like an wow. So that I think is a little bit crazy. I don't know what difficulty we're on. Like I know they added a difficulty slider. We're gonna engage again. And see if we can get these guys. But let me see if I can find out what difficulty we're playing on. If I go to settings, so normal, so it defaulted to normal, which is fine. I think that's what we were playing on before they even had the difficulty meter. So maybe we in the future we play on hard and see how that's balanced. But right now I think we'll keep it at normal difficulty, since that's what the whole series I think we've been playing it on. All right, so we're gonna load these guys back up here. So I'm gonna once again split these guys up a little bit. Looks like we spawned on the other side, so that's good. So no snipers that way. These snipers can go over here. We'll put maybe a couple troops up top here. All right, that's clearing it out a little bit. Yeah, so the night or the I figure with I think the camouflage isn't working the greatest. because I figure at nighttime, and I've got pretty much the highest night camouflage that I'm aware of, I feel like I should have free reign at that range. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Now, if it was daytime and I got sniped like that, I think that would be acceptable. But nighttime with camouflage, heavy camouflage for night, they shouldn't see me, I feel like. It shouldn't be a thing. I'm going to go up here again and see if we can, we'll keep a little bit more range this time and test it out. See if I can knock a couple of them out. Might have to aim really high on these guys. They're so far off the screen that they're disappearing a little bit. So I'm going to come up here and lay down. And see what I can see. Got him once. I feel like I'm low, but I can't really tell. Try aiming a little higher, maybe. Is that a dude right? That's gotta be a dude. Is that too high, maybe? There we go. That's too high. I like it when they're on the buildings and they're like kind of mixed in. It makes it a little bit more tense. Not like obviously on this building, but this building with a flat roof, you know, that makes a little bit more sense. So we'll try to dwindle these guys down a little bit. These guys, I'm going to have to aim them pretty high, I would think. Getting some hits. But yeah, that range, obviously, you have to really... There we go. The bullet takes a little bit more to travel. Yeah, that one's a pretty hard one to gauge. I mean, I got a couple hits, but that distance is pretty dang far. Looks like there's a dude right here. Am I high? I think I'm high right there. A little too... I need to go a little lower. Just a hair lower. That one looked like it was on. There we go. Like this guy? Come on. Get out of here with that. We're dropping a couple now. Dropping a couple now. All right. Any snipers? See, on this building, that'd be cool if there were snipers on the roof. You know? We're getting any guys coming up close? I'm trying to save my guys as much as possible. So, but I am going to move them up a little bit. I'm going to see if I can actually move these guys back here to possibly flank. There are a lot of enemies over here, so I'm going to move these guys as well. And these guys to my left, I'm going to put the snipers over here. Oh yeah, they're in the battle now. We're going to do something like that. There are a couple troops over here that I could probably hit. I can't see them. I don't know where I'm hitting. That's the problem with this gun. Yeah, there's a lot of troops over here, so better be careful. I'm going to try to take a couple pot shots and see if I can get a couple hits. Maybe not. Alright, well. Wow, there is a ton of them now. There's a ton of them coming. Yeah, I can't seem to get any hits. I want to move our troops up a little bit. Maybe they can get within sight range here. The other guys are definitely in the battle over there. But I probably should have gone that direction. There's a little bit... Ooh. Yeah, we got some people coming now. See if I can dwindle them down. Yeah, this range is definitely a little easier. We can get some of those kills. Yeah, getting a lot more XP, which is also nice. I think, yeah, the last patch, they were a little stingy. It took a lot of grinding off screen to level up to where I wanted to get. There we go. Got to get those federal sharpshooters down. So we're down to 37. I like those odds a little bit more. Because these guys are no joke. These guys will mess you up pretty quickly. Now there's a group over there where our other soldiers are. I'm going to move up again. We got to be careful though, because some of our squads are very low. Keeping the snipers on the left side intentionally. Yeah, there's definitely some gunfire going on back over here. You can hear it, or not hear it, but you can see it. We're going to move up a little bit. We're getting a couple of them. Our pirate got a kill. Ooh. Oh, here they are. This is the range where this sniper rifle is supposed to be used. I'm just like taking ridiculous shots from the back of the map. And I get hit once and I'm like half dead. So I don't like that. At this range, I don't, with the camouflage, I don't feel like I should be getting hit at all. So I'm gonna be very, very careful here. See if I can get a couple kills. That guy was 704. Those special forces are insane. Okay, now we're getting them. Alright. We're gonna have to move again. Geez, they got like radar for the player. I think that needs to change just a hair. Like They'll just totally ignore your troops and and hit you, which is a little frustrating. I think I'm a little too high. There we go. One left. Come on, get him, get him. He's right there. I got him. Is that it? There we go. We got it. All right, we're going to take a little bit of that. I got to try this VA Val at some point, so I'm going to take a couple of those. I'm going to take these helmets as well. And anything else? There's a couple. This looks like a new camo. Maybe that was in the game before. Black turtleneck. That was in the game. We were rocking that before. Okay, I think that's good. We're going to definitely imprison all. All right, and let's check out and see if there's anything changed in town management in that update. It looks like so they did add some of these used to not. They originally increased your security rank, and then wait, maybe not. Like this one still doesn't. These senior soldier cadets, they still don't raise your security level. But these do. The armor factory, the gun factory produces different types of guns, steel helmets, Spetsnaz. So that's back, but it just kind of tells you right here, which is kind of nice. Improves the city defense level 1. Like, I feel like you should get a little bit of security, maybe like 100. We'll check our towns that have really high population, like Guerrilla, and see if we have enough. At 10,000 people, I felt like there wasn't enough security, like infrastructure, agriculture to accommodate 10,000. So, but let me see. They might be adding more buildings in the future as well. Yeah, it looks like about the same stuff. But I love this feature of the game. It's very cool. Okay, so this town's a smaller town, only 5,400. We're gonna let's see. Should we go business? I think we should probably go business. I'm gonna check the marketplace real quick and see if there's any wood, which there's not. Now I got like a shortage in wood, which sucks. Where before I couldn't find any iron. But we're gonna sell a little bit of this stuff. Oh, that's 10. That's 10,000. That's 10,000. Wow. 10,480. Okay, so if I do that, I can sell. Is there anything else that I don't think there's anything else that I really need. I'm pretty good on ammunition right now. I do need one of these. That's about it. Armor dealer. That one's 68, so we're at 70. Were we at 65 or 75? This heavy assault armor might be a little bit. It just doesn't have the night camouflage, so I'm not going to rock it. So I want to keep the night camouflage going. Let's see. What can I get rid of? These are selling for 15,000. That can't be right. No one even has 15,000. All right, we're going to sell a couple of these VA Vals to get a little inventory space. All right. Can I exit out? There we go. Merchant, there's not much in here. We can't even sell one of those. Yeah, they definitely increased the prices. I want to keep the helmets for my guys. All right, in storage, there's nothing in storage. And armory, there's nothing in armory right now. So we need to build a couple buildings. I just don't know. We need a little bit more wood, so I'm going to go gather that probably off screen and start building this town up and build the garrison up. And the little, oh, there it goes. The little thing didn't pop up for a second there. But we're going to stay close, obviously, and defend this so no one can grab it. We're going to have to defend the other two towns that are under attack as well. But they're going down pretty strong here. So we're at 61% complete. And if I look at the info screen, they're pretty much out of money. And they only have 7 armies. Looks like they got knocked down to 3 companions. I think I killed one of them. I want to try to capture them so they can be on our side, but I can't seem to do that. But their soldier amount's pretty low. Oh, wait, sorry. That's these guys. Never mind. Wrong ones. All right, so soldier amount 462. So they're kind of dwindling down. Their funds are going down, and their armies are also going down. So we're kind of putting them on their heels. They only have, what, 4 towns left? Yeah, 4 towns. So I can probably wrap that up, most of that off screen, and take the last town and get them off the map, and then we'll have a little bit easier of a time, I think. So did these guys take this from me? I don't know. We'll take it back regardless. But that's going to be it for this episode, you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Let me know on The Witcher. Please vote on that, and let me know if it's something that you guys want to see. If not, I'll just play it off screen. All right, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. Take care.